Here's to making your morning routine a little better with a delicious breakfast from McDonald's.
All right, we are back with Coffee Talk, and that right there was our next guest that you heard. Rory is our pet of the week for today. Charlie Cotton, Judy Galloway are with us. Good morning, Charlie.
Good morning. How are you today?
Doing well, thank you. How about yourself?
Doing good, doing good.
Good.
Warm weather, what I've been waiting for.
Yes, I think we've all been waiting for that. So Rory is, he's a little bit nervous, I think. He's wanting to go move around.
He's only about 9 months old, so he's still a pup.
He still needs some room. He doesn't want to just be contained right now.
That's right, he does.
Oh, he's okay, buddy.
He was brought into the shelter as a stray. He was picked up out on Sugar Creek Road, so if he happened to be your pet that you've lost, you can contact us or whatever.
How long has he been? When did he come to the shelter?
He's been there about 2 weeks, so he's up for adoption now.
Okay.
So,
what is the rule if you pick up a stray? What is the rule on?
We have to wait 10 days before they can be adopted out. That's to give the owner time to reclaim them if they do have an owner or whatever, and that gives us time to give them their parvo distemper shot and to see how they react to that, to make sure they don't have anything like that.
Gotcha. All right. Well, he's a cutie. Hi, buddy. It's okay. All right. Tell me a little bit about Rory, whatever you can.
Well, he hasn't had a lot of training, but he's very willing to learn. And yes, he's looking at me now, see what I'm talking about him. Yeah. And I think he makes somebody just a great pet. Of course, he's not housebroken, but I think he could easily be house trained. And so he just makes somebody a good pet. We can remind people about our fee. It's $80 to adopt a dog, but that includes a spay or neuter and their parvo distemper and their rabies vaccination. So they're ready for everything once you pay that.
Is he neutered right now? Or
no, he's not.
Okay. He's still.
But he can be. It only takes us usually a few days to get that done.
Okay.
Whatever. We're always in need of some people to help us with fosters or whatever. Like if Judy does a great job of working. She's an A1 person working with the rescues and finding homes for a lot of the dogs or whatever. But sometimes they have to be held for like 2 weeks outside of the shelter. Okay. Like at her home or someone else's home. So if we had some people willing to volunteer to be fosters like that, then that would help her and the shelter also, as far as that goes, for the ones that have to be held for a quarantine period of time before they can go to a rescue. But that's a good way to get them out. And like I said, Judy does a great job of that. Judy is always right on ball to make pictures as soon as the dog hits the shelter. So if it does belong to someone, they can pick it up. And she does a great job with all of that. And we just can't hardly do without her.
Yeah. And Judy's like, but you need to. So we need some volunteers to help to help Judy, because it sounds like Judy has a lot on her plate.
She does. She certainly does. Absolutely.
So maybe we can get somebody to help and somebody that knows about Facebook and somebody that can snap a camera and help her get the word out about these. Right, and I'll say this too: the rescues that she has to use or that we have access to or whatever are out of state. So it's just a process, and she needs some help with it. So we can use help all the time. So if we can help, who are we going to call? You can call the shelter, and we'll get in touch with Judy, and then she can get in touch with them as to what they need to do or whatever. Okay, and the shelter number? Okay, we're 365-1000. There you go. All righty. And the shelter has different hours. So what are the shelter hours? Okay, we're 10 to 4, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Closed on Wednesday, and Saturday is 10 to 2. And closed on Sundays. And yes, ma'am, closed on Sunday. Okay. And I think I got this right this time. It's 489 Baker Road. You did get it right. 489 Baker Hill Road. Very good. So what else is going on over there at the shelter? Well, right now we're not to capacity, so that's good. We have a couple coming from Paducah today to pick up a dog that they have adopted. Yay! And that's great. Is it one that I've met? I can't remember if we had Cece out here or not. No, I don't remember. She's a Beagle Dachshund mix probably. She looks like a Beagle, adorable. But she's kind of long bodied. She's house trained and everything. Okay. She's very sweet. And so she gets a home today. We have a couple more that are going to rescues next week, isn't it, Judy? A couple more going to rescues next week, Slim and right. So, but we still have some dogs that need homes and some very, very nice dogs. So y'all brought me a puppy last week. And or not last week, but the week before.
Uh-huh.
You brought Miss Layla in here. And I so very cannot do my job when you bring a puppy. It's done. I am not made of stone. I could not focus on my job. I had to play with her. She was so sweet, but I saw she got a home.
Yeah, Layla got a home.
And she's got some kids, and I think that's great because I think Layla really needed some kids.
They'll
to keep
her busy.
Yes. Or she'll keep them busy,
yeah,
I think.
Probably so, yeah.
She is a very busy little girl. Have you heard any updates since she left? No, okay.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Well, they look like a nice family. I saw the picture on Facebook, so hopefully that'll work out for them, and she'll be a happy puppy.
And almost every week we say, remember to spay or neuter your pet, so we don't have unwanted dogs because there's so much overpopulation. There's just not enough way to find homes for all of them.
Absolutely.
And many of them end up like this puppy here, out on the road somewhere to be picked up.
And I saw on your Facebook page, and I've shared it on our Facebook page, someone has lost their, and I don't even know what kind of dog it is. It had some, pretty big ears. Like, it was a small dog, but really big. They called it Jax. Did you all see that on your Facebook page? She, the human that belonged to this dog, shared her story. And she also emailed us and asked us to put it on our missing pet report. And she's pretty much beside herself with missing him. And she said she hasn't stopped crying, and her eyes are swollen shut. So so if we can help her find that little dog, if y'all want to check that out.
All right.
I haven't seen it
if
show
she
up.
happened to be listening, we can tell her that she'll call the shelter, give us some more information. Then if we should see the dog or whatever, we'll know who it belongs to.
Right. Yeah. I can, I'll share the link that she shared with me. I'll share that on your Facebook page too.
Okay.
And it's been shared a lot. So I saw there's like 77 shares the last time I looked at from our page. So, we're getting the word out. I hope that pup gets home because I know that she is really, really wanting her dog back. And I'll tell you this something might help. He's got, he was supposed to have his stitches removed from one of his ears. I did see that. You did see that one. Okay. All right. So you guys have that information.
All right.
So, that would be an identifier, if you get a little dog with kind of big ears that one of them looks like it needed some stitches removed, then you'll know where to look for that.
Downtown too, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah. Judy, we can't hear her because she's laying on the floor with the dog, but she said that was downtown, and I think
and they're getting along really well.
Yes. Rory finally calmed down. He's like looks like he's getting ready to take a nap now. He's a cutie. All right, so Rory is 8 months old, available for adoption right now.
Absolutely.
$80, and he'll be neutered before he goes, but he's right now still intact. Correct?
Absolutely. At the present time. Okay. Anyone who thinks they might be interested in getting a pet, come out and look around. Check out the ones we have.
You've got a lot. You've got some really nice dogs out there. Judy sent me a picture of one that I really wanted to take home with me so bad.
Well, no, we would let you do that.
I know. My husband would not, though. He would not be very happy about that. That husky out there, she sent me. I had a friend that I thought might be interested, but he was gorgeous.
Reclaimed.
Oh, okay. So he's not there anymore. Oh, okay. All right. Well, he found a home back to where he came from, so hopefully it'll work out for them this time. But he was a pretty thing. All right. So you're not at capacity. How many do you have right now?
Well, let's see. As of this morning, we have 14.
Okay. All right. So plenty of options. If you need a pet, swing by 589 Baker Hill Road.
489.
489. I said it wrong. Good for
usually
you,
the one that
Shirley.
gets it right.
I know, right? You'd think I'd know it by now. 489 Baker Hill Road in Princeton for the Caldwell County Animal Shelter. Thank you for coming in this morning, guys.
Thank you.
Serving Caldwell County since 1950. We're 1580, 103.3 WPKY Princeton.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. Hiring picked back up last month, the economy adding 196,000 jobs, the unemployment rate steady at 3.8%.
Construction created 16,000 jobs. That's 246,000 jobs over the last 12 months. Healthcare up 49,000 jobs. That's 3